Hello, so today I decided that I wanted to make the tutorial for the bunny ear balaclava because I posted on Reddit and then they wanted a pattern, but I don't sell the pattern on my Etsy, so I decided to make a video tutorial for this. And I'm looking for my crochet hook. I don't know where it went. We're gonna be using 5mm crochet hook. It's 5.5. Where's my crochet hook? Where did my crochet hook go? But anyways, we will be using medium weight yarn. This is caron 1 pound, and this, so for this is the main color. I chose white because it's hard to see on the camera if it's black color. I wanted to use black color, but I'm using white. And then caron 1 pound, and this for the ears, inside the bunny ears, I'll be using pink. And this is scrap yarn, but it's from, I believe it's from Big Twist Value, medium weight yarn also. Yep. Okay, I found my crochet hook. It was just in front of me. So that's 5. Will it focus? Doesn't really matter, but yeah, it's 5mm hook. Anyways, I wrote down the list. So for the foundation chains, we'll make 40. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is obvious, but when you're crocheting, you always want to count. So, and then I made 40 chains. I'm gonna make sure that I have about 12 inches long. If it's longer, I will subtract. I forgot the word. So it looks like it's 12 inches. Good. So I made 40. Okay, now chain 1, and on the second, I always get confused, but it's the second chain, you put 1 half double crochet, and in every stitch of this row. I just realized that I did not turn on the light until now, but yeah, I just turned it on. Okay, so now that we have 40 half double crochets, we'll chain up 1, now make one half double crochet in each stitch, and then we'll have 10 rows of, including the first row, 10 rows in total. And I'll meet you back then. I'm doing the last row, the 10th row of 40 half double crochets, and now we're done with 10 rows. Chain 1 and turn. Let's see, the measurement for the width is about 4 inches. Now we turned and chained one, and then we'll make 26 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Fourteen, 16, 20. I have hangnail here. $26. Now chain 1 and turn. So for here, the top of the head part, we have about 4.5 inches. So we chain 1 and turned. We're gonna make 26 half double crochets again. $24, $25, $26. Now chain 1 and turn. Make 26 half double crochets. And don't forget the last stitch. 26. Now from here we will slip stitch twice for the next 2 stitches. So this is the last stitch. Now we slip stitch here and second time, second slip stitch, turn your work, no chaining, we're not chaining, turn your work, and then skip 2 stitches that we just made. Now half double crochet into the third. So we'll make 26 half double crochets. I'll show you one more time. Now that we made 26 half double crochets, chain 1 and turn. So we're going to go back up here again. Make 26 half double crochets. Look. 10. $24, $25, and then the last stitch is hard to see, but it's right here. It always helps to count your stitches. So it's right here, 26. Now we slip stitch whenever we come to the top part, right here on the side. So we slip stitched here previously. Now we slip stitch the next stitch, 1 and 2. Turn your work and do the same thing again until you end up on the bottom here, part here. So we'll slip stitch in here, and we'll be here. So I'll show you the next part when we're done. Okay, so now we're done with 26 stitches. We did, let's count, which is the last row. So one, two, three, I think we did 16 rows. Yeah, 16 rows of 26 stitches on the side part. And now, okay, we're going to chain 2 or chain 1, whichever you like. And cut. We'll do the other side, but we're not going to cut the yarn when we're done with the other side because we'll connect the sides together. Okay. Okay, this for the side, the top, the back. Now we're going to do this side. Insert your hook on the first stitch. Let's count the stitches. We have 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 46. So it's right here. Insert your hook, pull the yarn, I like making 2 knots. 1, 2, making it secure. Insert your hook back in there, chain 1, and in the same stitch half double crochet, and then you will make 26 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I like hiding the end because then I don't have to weave in that later. Where was it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 5. Now let's count. 20, 26. Okay, we have 26 half double crochet stitches. Now we chain one here and turn and do the same thing we did for the this part. And I'll meet you guys when you're done with the side part. You can go back and see how we did it if you don't remember. Yeah, so, and make sure you don't cut the yarn, please. Okay. Now I've just finished with the whole head part. I did the last row of 26 half double crochet. Now I'm back here and in the bottom. Now we're going to make, I just chain one, but now we're going to connect this side to the other side. This will be your chin, or I mean jaw, chin area. So I just chained one, so in total we're gonna be chaining 18 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's count. 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. Now that you chained 18, you will slip stitch and connect it to the other side. Now chain one and turn your work. Now you will chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Single crochet in the second chain. 1, 2. So you will make 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is a little bit tricky. This is the part where it gets a little tricky. So you came from this stitch now to the next stitch. I think we'll go here. Yeah, slip stitch here. 1. Now skip 1 stitch. So we slip stitch here, skip 1 stitch, and on the next stitch we slip stitch again. This is just to make it so that it's not too loose around your face. This will be your face area, face part, and it will be the ribbing around the face. So now we slip stitch twice, turn your work, and on the third chain we skip the slip stitches that we did. On the third we'll make single crochet in the back loop only. One, oh, okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 1 and turn. Oh, keeps focusing on the other. Okay, so now chain 1, second chain from hook, make back loop only, single crochet back loop only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, always 5 stitches, so make sure that you count. Now we slip stitched here on this, onto this stitch, so that the next we make 1 slip stitch and skip 1 stitch, and next we make slip stitch again, so that's 2 slip stitch. We will keep doing this for the entire row. When you get to the the top here part, there's not really any rows, like there's no stitches that's like this, there's no stitch, so you can just kind of make it up as you go. But I count this as one stitch, and this is 1 stitch, and this is 1 stitch. So between, I'm really not sure actually, between 2 half double crochet, 2 half double crochet rows, I count it as 3 single crochet, so I'll show you once I get there, I guess. Yeah, okay, keep doing that until you get to here. Okay, so I wanted to show you again the slip stitch part, because now it's easier to see with the stitches, these stitches. So we came back down here with 5 single crochets back loop only, 5 single crochet, 5. Now you slip stitch to the next stitch, and it's 2 stitches. Let's do this again, I messed up. So 5 single crochet back loop only. Now we slip stitch to the next stitch, skip 1 stitch, and then slip stitch to the next and turn, and skip 2. Yeah, I wanted to show you that. That's it. Now we are here, so I slip stitched there last time, so I'll slip stitch to the next stitch, and then skip 1 and slip stitch, So this is the part. I'm going back up with the 5 single crochets back loop only. Now, I count this as 1, 2, 3. So that's actually 1 half double crochet row. I count it as 1 stitch. Let's do that. And skip 1 and slip stitch the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then so let's see, we slip stitched here on the 3rd row. Now we slip stitch onto about here, and then skip 1 to the next, slip stitch again. Like I said, there's not visible stitch on the side half double crochet rows, so I'm making it what am I saying, so I'm making 1 single crochet, one slip stitch into 1 row, skipping 1 row and slip stitching in the next. Yep, so I'll meet you when we're done with all the ribbing around the face. Come back here and I'll show you how to connect. So now I am coming to the very last rows of the face ribbing. So slip stitch, skip 1, slip stitch, one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's see, so this is the right side. As you can see, this is the right side. So when you slip stitch both sides together, you flip it kind of like this, so that the wrong side is where we're going to slip stitch. So the seam will be not outside. Now you want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitch, insert your hook the first row, and on the last row of the stitch, the front loop. So insert your hook here, front loop, insert your hook, front loop, insert your hook, the front, the last, and we did 5, but there's still like a little hole here. We will slip stitch again wherever, right here, and chain 2, cut your yarn. You can weave that in later. Hold tight. Now the main part's done. I'll show you how it looks right now on me. Okay, so we are finished with the main part of the balaclava, the bunny one. This is how it's looking. Now we're gonna make the ribbing around the neck area, and then make the bunny ears, and that's done.